Mr. Pete Johnson in the house.
The one and only, baby.
Tatuaje Cigars, baby.
Yes.
Tatuaje. Actually, Clay, I'm happy that you say it properly, because if you ever hear Charlie Minato say tatuaje, it's so awkward.
Well,
it's really awkward to hear.
How does he say it?
So thank you for pronouncing it properly.
Have we ever had a moment with Charlie that's not awkward?
Listen, Pete, we have to thank you because you've been one of the great supporters of the lockdown format from day one. You really have been. I think you were excited about it. And you, Abe DeBabna.
Couldn't do it the first time.
It was fun. Yeah. It was something different, and it's much appreciated, and it actually gives us the energy to keep doing it because it takes a lot of work. And Max, Adam, and the team, it's hard. This is hard to do.
The way you guys have it set up, I don't know where this is, but your set is so cool, and it really works for being.
Have you ever been to Transylvania?
It's interesting because people don't really know, and I think I've said this a couple other times today, how close we actually are and how close we are with people in the premium category, and we've developed a wonderful friendship relationship over the years, man.
Yeah, and you know what's cool about I hate to call it a clique, but there's a group of us that we just feel comfortable around each other. We support each other as much as possible, and when someone gets an accolade or someone gets opens up a new factory or whatever, it's
exciting.
I'm ready to see Michael Herklots take over the world. I'm ready to see Hostos take over the world.
Yes,
I'm just happy that the industry's thriving and there's a good group of people behind it. So
yeah, we've all been there. Even when you back in the day, and not a lot of people know this, but when we were at I guess it was the RTDA back in the day, you had made a move in your life and you were walking around the trade show floor and you were pulling out select cigars for select people at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, that was how this whole thing started for you. It's one of the most organic transitions I've ever seen in the industry. And I think that when I talk to guys like you and guys like Huber, you're 100% real. There's no bullshit about what it is that you do. Yeah, the friendship on top of it makes it all the much better, right?
The best.
So you've known John Huber since the mid-'90s. I've known him since the mid-'90s as well, right? The original rock star of the category.
The funny part is that Huber and I met in a hotel room, and we were with like a bunch of people from Cigar Aficionado, and we became friends because of tattoos.
Love that.
And then fast forward, he's leaving CAO after General takes over, right? I said, dude, I don't know if I can afford you, but why don't you come work with me? Dude, I don't want to move to LA. I go, what are you talking about, man? There's internet everywhere. You can work and live in Nashville and do it from there. Shit, you guys are working from your living room right now.
Well,
Transylvania.
It's Clay's closet. So, Pete, like, if you had to look at the path of Tatuaje, you obviously know that Clay and I are big fans of yours. We're big fans of the brand. But what keeps Pete Johnson in it and rolling?
I mean, honestly, this is the only thing I know how to do right. So, out of all the things that I've done in my life, I've probably failed at most of them. So this one I actually managed to do fairly well.
Tell us about the cigar that's in the pack the beautiful pack this year.
The Cabay Juan Guapo series. The Cabay Juan Guapo series was a series that was supposed to be a little kick up in strength compared to the regular Cabay Juan that has a Connecticut shade Ecuador. This is a hybrid leaf that we use. It gives it a little bit more spice, a little bit more character. So it ends up being more of a medium body, but the Cabay Juan Guapo RX is one of my staples. We've been making it now for, I think, 15 years.
Yeah.
Ecuador wrapper, Nicaraguan binders and fillers, all the tobacco inside the cigar is grown by the Garcias. Yeah, I love the size. I love the aesthetics to it. The Guapo series has been one of my favorite projects that I've done, and I really haven't changed much about the brand itself. It's one of those brands that I kind of left untouched. I did it and never, let it evolve. I just wanted people to pay attention to a very good core line product.
And you work with a lot of people, dude. You worked with a lot of people, and I know a lot of people who have been after you for years and years to come. Oh, Pete, come make a cigar with me. Pete, come make a cigar with me. And you stay tried and true, right, to your manufacturing partners. What do you think your biggest takeaway has been from working with masters like Pepin and like Jaime?
I've been loyal since day one. And I believe the family, forget about my current and my now situation with the family, how close we are. But even before, they recognize the loyalty, and they put me on a pedestal in the factory to where it's not my place. Again, it's not my factory, but they allow me to go into that factory and play like I'm part of the family and not just a client, which I really love. Every day I learn something in the factory. Every day, Pepina and Jaime are always willing to tell me something new that I either forgot or just didn't know. But if you believe in a product, don't overthink it. Don't try to constantly try to reblend to make it better and better and better. If you believe in your product, eventually some people will, come knocking on your door. And that's really the most important thing, man. You have to believe in it, because if you don't believe in it, how are you going to sell it, right?
Yeah,
For sure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's my simple philosophy. If you're going to do this, it's not easy work. It is hard work, because you actually have to be working constantly a year ahead to make sure you have stuff running through the pipeline. Don't overthink it, because the last time I overthought a product, I actually never made it.
What do you want to tell them about your brand and what it's all about?
Well, I mean, Tatuaje, honestly, we're still a fairly small company. And I've always had this mentality of like, okay, you want to be in business, you want to make money to satisfy your needs in life. But at some point, the more you have, the more trouble you end up having, right?
Yeah.
I want to make sure people understand that Tatuaje is still a smaller company, and that we pride ourselves in making great product, delivering great product to the consumer. And we're not about trying to get to the next level. We've gotten to a level that we think is sustainable and comfortable, and there's not that many headaches. Staying true to what I enjoy, my passion for designing small batch products. If you look at the Cabai Juan Guapo RX, 15, 20,000 cigars a year of just that one size. That's not a lot.
No,
that's a limited edition.
Not a lot. All right, Clay, it's your time.
It's retailer question time. I'm going to draw it out here of the beautiful.
Ooh, look at him. He's been doing yoga, Pete.
Jason Fuketa, Fujioka's
nice.
Honolulu, Hawaii.
I love Jason.
He's the best. When you coming home, brother?
Actually, Clay, when you go to Hawaii, let me know. I'll go with you.
that is a deal.
And we appreciate you, man. Fly safe tomorrow. Give your beautiful wife our love. Give your team our best. And we will see you very, very soon, bro. Merry Christmas.
I
Peace,
appreciate
brother.
you both, man.
Right,
Take
Pete.
care, guys.
We love you,
Bye-bye.
bro.
We'll
All
see
right.
you.
Be good.
Bye-bye.